So I can honestly attest that one of the best possible things that you can do as a young man, especially when you're trying to achieve your goals or your life ambitions, is to basically avoid any level of confrontation. And the main reason for that is because as a young man, avoiding confrontation, especially when it comes from other grown men, is one of the most hardest things to do. Because as young men, we are always told that we need to be able to not only protect ourselves, but the people around us. And as you would imagine, when it comes to facing confrontation, we take that into consideration whenever we decide if we're going to actually engage or if we're going to walk away. Now, I myself have only ever faced confrontation maybe a couple times in my entire life, and I have to be very honest with you, there were definitely times where I had considered if my life was going to be in danger, but there were also times where I literally had to think about it from the perspective of this probably isn't even going to be that serious, so I should probably either try to de-escalate it or just walk away entirely. Because one thing that has always helped me avoid confrontation is remembering the consequences I'm going to face when I decide to participate in it. So let's say you get into an altercation with a random person and it ends up becoming a physical altercation. This typically leads to either one of two things. Either one, you get severely hurt, or you end up losing your life. Which, as you would imagine, when you're trying to achieve goals or do anything in life, it's probably not ideal to either be hurt or dead. So avoiding confrontation entirely would actually be the best way to even avoid any of those happening. But avoiding confrontation, especially as a young man, is extremely difficult. Now, believe it or not, it's actually not avoiding the confrontation itself that is actually the difficult part. The more difficult part is basically being able to live with the opinions of other people that saw you avoid that confrontation. Because as young men, we were brought up and taught to be more resilient and being able to basically face adversity and not run away from a challenge. But a lot of times, living life is running away from certain challenges because the actual challenge itself may put your life in danger. And when you are somebody who not only wants to preserve your life on this planet, but you also want to achieve certain things that take longer amounts of time, being alive as long as possible would probably be the best way to do that. So while others saw you being somebody who decided to walk away from a fight or confrontation, you saw an opportunity to live another day and actually be able to achieve your goals while you're on this planet. Which is one of the main reasons why I consider having friends that don't peer pressure you into doing very stupid things is an absolute must, because there are plenty of people who have gotten into fights, who have done things either illegal or legal that have put them in very bad situations because the people around them either entice them to do that or simply just encourage them to do it overall. And as a young man, you are trying to build your life, okay? You are trying to start from the ground up. You're trying to learn the skills, the habits, the fundamentals to create the life that you want to live. So having a bad start is not going to do you any good. So the next time that you face a confrontation, whether it's physical or not, what I want you to consider is what are going to be the actual consequences of me engaging in this. Simply being able to mentally reflect before you decide to actually react to something is one of the most powerful moves that you have, especially as a young man, because many people don't have that ability. When they react to something, they react. First things first, I'm upset, so I'm going to attack. I'm sad, so I'm going to cry. I'm angry, so I'm going to so on and so forth. They're essentially going to react almost instantly instead of thinking about the consequences that will occur once that reaction is made. So with all that being said, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.